Hey, what's up, dudes? So, welcome to my Necromancy stream. So, that's my bulldog right there, and I'll briefly put him away real quick. Let me put away my skull lantern, which is a conduit. So, I'm going to pick up my bulldog puppy, put him in my bank, and let's grab my skull lantern. So, yeah. So, basically, in this stream, I'm going to be fighting Telos to get an anima, and then I'm going to fight Ambassador with Necromancy as well. And then lastly, I'm going to be fighting... Oh, wow, thanks. Araxxor. And I have to use a Greater Insult Cloth on him. Okay. I really appreciate this dude hopping all over me. Is he gonna go somewhere? That's just a normal thing to do. Alright, let's try hopping worlds again. Cool. Yeah, so every world has to have people in it, unfortunately. So, at the Grand Exchange, I managed to sell 3 of my Necromancy gear. So I sold the robe bottom for 22 million gold in Guideliner. Hahaha. And I also got the Death Dealer robe top sold as well. And then lastly, I sold my death card. So you actually can't equip the tier 90 Necromancy gear until you craft it yourself. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this stream in Guideliner. And yeah, I really appreciate that. So my setup, somehow I managed to get this window separate from my backpack. I have no idea how. I tried for like 20 minutes to figure out how I did it, but I did manage to do it. So it's kind of nice that I have a crow. I was having a crow off with one of the crows when it was raining. It was sitting there getting rained on in like a gothic building, looking ominous and black. Okay. Nice. I'm glad that it's public which world I'm in. Alright, let's go over here. Okay. Yeah. So I guess there are people on every single world. Let's try this one. Try this one. Alright, perfect. Okay. Alright, so... Alright. Yeah. So I managed to sell off all my Necromancy gear, because you can't actually equip the tier 90 gear. So I have these sales remaining, because you have to craft your own gear. So in Guideliner, I actually made back like 37 million gold in my Necromancy gear sales. Ha ha ha. No. Yeah, I'm too high up to do that. So somehow I managed to get my prayers separate from my backpack gear. I have the Phoenix Blades to complement my... this is my gear setup. The Golden Cape, Elder Rune Armor, Kopesh Veladinus, which only has 26% charge left, Emberkeen Boots. I've recharged my Enhanced Gloves of Passage not too long ago, right before I fought Telos the first time in July, 1 year exactly afterwards. So I'm going to bring Ectoplasm and Skull Lantern in order to cast on the ribbon Necromancy skills. You just need a conduit equipped, 1 ectoplasm, and 2 level of necromancy. So once I equip the Skull Lantern, then I'm able to summon a skeletal warrior to fight with me, I think. Nice. Nice scrape right there. Alright, so my gear setup is an adrenaline potion, this many Saradomin brew flasks, which is 9, 12. Okay, so I have 12 Saradomin brew flasks, and then I have 5 super restores, because every 2 of these is 1 of these, basically. And I have a death touch dart for the final form of Telos. I have ectoplasm to summon the skull companion to fight with me. I have 2 ranged weapons, and then I'm going to drink this before I go in. Extreme defense, attack, strength, ranging, and necromancy. So let's head over to the boss fight now. You can teleport to Araxxor and run over manually. Let's get a really big engine noise going on. I'm definitely warmed up for this. But yeah, thanks for the big engine noise as well, to complement the high-pitched crow and the airplane overhead. I really appreciate all these opposite sounds. Alright, so I'm going to run south from Araxxor, teleport over to Telos. You actually have to run in the desert, so proceed regardless. So what's really cool about the Saradomin brew flasks is essentially it restores your health, and you have 6 sips of it. They cost a ton, but you can use a really long extended vibrating plane overhead as well after the engine car just gushes, so that's loads of fun as I'm warming up. Keep in mind, everyone should shriek as well at all times. So I think it's west of, or east of this pyramid. I hope. Yeah, you have to cross the bridge over here. I have the roofs off, so you can't see the pyramid, but in my official video, I showed the pyramid. But yeah, that was a pretty nice backup from all vehicles involved. Alright, so in Araxxor Desert, I crossed near the pyramid on the bridge, and I'm running to the Heart of Guyliner over here. Just endless hatred. Alright, cool. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Alright, so I arrived at the Araxxor bank. I crossed that bridge to the south of Araxxor, and I went to the east near the Heart of Godliner entrance over here. So I'm going to hop in to fight Telos the Warden over here. And essentially I ran from over here, Alcarid, the Lodestone. So within the bank, you can drink your Extreme Strength, Extreme Attack, Extreme Defense, Extreme Ranging, and Extreme Necromancy. And you can put those away. And I'm going to withdraw 3 Sour Diamond Brew Flasks and 2 Super Restores and run over there with another engine noise over here. Clearly they're super organized and professional. Their ability to impress and build is unmatched. Alright, so I use an Ancient Sigil after defeating all 4 bosses down here, and you could just run in afterwards to fight Telos. So, cool. Alright, so there's Telos behind me over there. So to start the fight, you just jump. Oh wow, the dog. Nice. Alright. So in order to fight Telos, you just have to jump to the platform with the roots. So this is the loadout I went with, and I think it'll be pretty easy to fight him. So the first round, I'm going to do 0% Enrage. You just need to use Necromancy on him, and you have to solo him. So his final form, you could actually use a Death Touch Dart on him. So I'm going to run up to Telos. I'm going to activate Protect Melee over here. And I'm just going to fight him. So his first form, you essentially just need to stand on the green to charge or overpower. So I drank an Adrenaline Potion to charge that up a little bit right away. Once you get him down to 300,000 health, I have to deal 3,000 damage to break out of his grip. So he swings at you, and he also grips you. So once he gets down to 300,000 health, you go to platform 2 for a second at a 4th form. Alright, so let's run over here. Let's heal up a bit. Alright, I'm going to try to use some range fighting on him. He turned off my prayer. So let's go over here and do Protect Melee because he knocked me out of it. Yeah, the range fighting is not really doing too much. Alright, let's switch back to melee fighting. That's a pretty crazy juggle. Because all the screechers were out in full force, so now the dogs can finally breathe. Because if you make noise near them, they pounce. And they definitely have. Wow. So I was trying to move my mouse on my pillow, but apparently I can't. Okay. So that's kind of cringe. I have the ultimate death setup for transgender non-dads. Sponsored by just gay fucking losers. Just endless hatred. It's basically kill me. Alright, so already wasted 200k. All these gay failed fathers are here with us now. Alright. Let's get another sour diamond brew flask and try that again. I don't know if they could possibly move in another direction anymore. Kind of crazy. That was a ridiculous pounce, I gotta say. But I'm adjusting to my room. Yeah, I really appreciate their judgment. Alright, so let's go try to fight Telos again. They got a ton of camels over here. I don't know how many more car engines I can hear, which is rattling. That's like the 10th one. Clearly some type of gang. Oh, nice. I got one chat. That's pretty cool. I can make the one key easier to find instead of doing a less than. Alright, so to get to Telos, you run southwest of Alcarid Lodestone. So I currently have the roofs of the pyramid off, and Heart of Guideliner is right over here. I'm just going to run east of it to the bank. To use my extreme potions. I don't know why it keeps pausing. Yeah. I don't know what's up with the pillow though. I'm trying to like place my mouse on it. It's just like stuck in a gap. That was pretty cool though. Wow, another car carrying for the airplane. Amazing. That was 5 cars carrying with airplanes back to back. Alright, so let's drink my extreme potions. Alright, extreme attack. Extreme, all these stuff. Extreme ranging, nice. Wow. Another one. Right, so yeah, these Saradam and Brew Flasks don't really heal that much. You have to heal pretty frequently. Yeah, so the prayers over here are pretty easily accessible for the most part. Wow, that's pretty ridiculous. Okay. I think they mastered the art of the so-called boogie bomb. Okay. So I'm going to fight Telos the Warden at 0% rage, and I'm going to use a Skull Lantern and the Necromancy on the ribbon to summon a Skeletal Warrior. Alright, so I have this kind of setup. I drank all my extreme potions before coming here. So let's start up a fight, and you just click to jump across the platform to start it. So I found range doesn't really work against him, so you just run up to start the fight. I'm going to use Protect Melee and Ultimate Strength. Run up and start the fight with him. So Telos the Warden, obviously after you fight 4 of the other bosses, you can begin the fight with him. Using the Adrenaline Potion is pretty useful. But his first form, you have to fight him until 300,000, okay? And you stand in the green line in order to charge up your adrenaline. So every 3 sips of Sour Diamond Brew, you should have like 1 sip of Super Restore. And make sure the second you start the fight, just to have another dog jump in and gang on me. Alright, so let's switch to healing for a bit. He turned off my Protect Melee, but that's fine. And then let's just drink some of this Super Restore. Perfect. And put on Protect Melee, which he toggled off. I'm going to try to get over here to absorb some of the adrenaline. Wow, he did a ton of damage there. Alright, let's dodge. Get some more healing in. Imagine just sitting there just drinking the potions this entire time and not showing it. How weird is that? Yeah. So the super restores, they offset the combat stat drainage from the Sour Diamond Brew, and they also restore your prayer, which is very useful. RuneScape is a popular game, so knowing about it is pretty interesting. Alright, let's dodge his super attack. Perfect. I think. Alright, let's dodge his grab. Nice. To use a super restore. Go for another adrenaline. Alright, so it should be phase 2 soon, so I'll start healing once my character auto jumps to the next level. Nice. So it looks like you can't heal while that's happening. That's pretty cool though, training your dog to hit. Very fun. Alright, so here, you stand in the black in order to offset the virus. So alright, let's activate Protect Melee. I'm gonna summon my Skeletal Warrior, so let's switch over here. And I can't do it somehow. I do have the conduit and all the respective stuff, but apparently I can't do it, so... So, let's go over here. I don't know if it counts as me using Necromancy. Because I need to beat him with Necromancy in order for me to get the anima. So this is just like a 500,000 gold fight. Okay. It's going pretty well. Alright, let's dodge. Go back in here. He keeps hitting me. Alright, protect melee. I think using the special attack while he's doing his grip move is pretty good. Your stats, they kind of drain a little bit fast. So you can see where they're at with the super restore though. This boss is only solo bow, and I do have 500 million gold armor, so... Alright, let's use a special attack. Break out of his grip. Nice. Yeah, so I can't even get to his third form. I don't think. It's kind of cool how you can see the stats go away real quick. Wow, that was a ton of damage. So I guess you have to use Protect Magic for that. I have a ton of gold in this game. I don't know how you're supposed to use Necromancy on him. I have to like... Yeah, you need a conduit. Like, do you actually need the armor too? Which would make no sense, because... Like, how are you supposed to beat him with Necromancy? If you can't beat him with Necromancy. Alright, so... I have like 4 attempts left at the boss. I see I'm getting some chats, but... Yeah, my range doesn't do too much damage versus him for some reason. Maybe he's just weak to magic. I mean... They have the Vengeance spell to knock back like a few bit of the damage back to the enemy. But that requires like another quest. So I think you need the Death Guard and the Skull Lantern in order to summon the Skeletal Warrior. So let's see if that works. Yeah, you have to equip it too. So this and this. There we go. So now I could conjure the Skeletal Warrior. You also have Necromancy damage. Generates 9% adrenaline. Siphon blood from enemies, releasing a powerful attack. heals you for 70% of the damage dealt, so that's kind of cool. And then you have Soul Sap. Right. So maybe this'll help. Alright, so I lost to Telos, and I think that if I have my Death Guard and my Skull Lantern, I should be able to beat him with Blood Siphon. Finally. Okay. So I'm going to withdraw 10 Saradomin Brew Flasks. And then let's get each of the ranging potions. Not super ranging. Extreme ranging, extreme necromancy, extreme strength, extreme attack, and extreme defense. It's sad that you can't really, I'll just bring extreme strength with me for more damage as well. And this should work. I could add like a fan near my open window. That would be a little bit better. I used to have a fan there. I have no idea where it went. I don't know about my window up here. That could probably work too, now that I have a lamp to offset the really dumb lighting. That was kind of crazy. I guess that's what they were doing today. Like professionally. That's like their job. Like what is the dog doing, you know? And your dad's job is to talk to you like you're the dog. Like, oh, that's very useful. Thank you. He's like, go near the dog. It's like, nice. So that's the Alcarid Pyramid in the desert. You get to see that during Jack of Spades quest, I think, which gives you access to Minifos, or Sophanum. This is Sophanum, and this is Minifos, which have lodestones in them. So, I did the Golden Cape event. Right now they have the Moonstone Shard event, which takes 20 hours. And then once you do 20 hours of it, and you get all the shards, then you could opt in for auto banking for 14 days. So when you farm resources, you get a ton of gold that you can sell off with the Moonstone Shard event. Here's the statue of the lesser gods I beat in my Telos video. We have Hellwire, Vindictar, Avarice, and whatever Sasuke's god is called. Alright, so let's go in here. That's pretty cool though. Like, my mom's like getting ready to go. Someone like walks over. It's like, is that your parking spot? Or something like that to her. Like in our own house. How crazy is that? Alright, so let's have some more super restores. It looks like you need a little bit less super restores because it looks like they kind of do the job a little bit faster than expected. So let's go with this, and I'm going to do one extreme strength Okay. So let's go with 16 Sour Diamond Brews, 1 Adrenaline, 1 Extreme Strength, and 4 Super Restores, 2 Ascension Crossbows, Death Touch Dart, Skull Lantern, Death Guard, and Ectoplasm. Because you have to use Necromancy on him. And it's useful because you can use Soul Sap or Blood Siphon. This is the only boss you may need to solo. You could fight him or Solak or Virago. I never fought Virago, but I know Solak is impossible. So he'd probably be the easiest out of those three if you're trying to get tier 90 Necromancy gear by doing Nikki's Power 7 or Keely's Power 7. So it's called Kili apostrophe S and then Power 7 and then a back handspring onto the animation. Okay. Alright, so let's go fight Telos the Warden. You could zoom out pretty far with the Freedom Classic camera. I think that'll help a little bit. So I'm going to drink my... I don't need to drink anything. Somehow I managed to undock my prayers. So let's fight Telos the Warden with 16 Sour Diamond Brews, Brew Flasks, activated Protect Melee, and Ultimate Strength. So let's fight him. You could zoom out way further with the Freedom Classic camera, which is kind of cool. I tried ranged on him. It doesn't really work, so maybe it's kind of dumb to bring ranged with you. But, like, because he could still hit you from pretty far. The snipe ability takes, like, way too long as well. Yeah, let's go over here and try it ranged. I'm just gonna lose on purpose. I didn't like how it started, and I don't want to buy more stuff. Okay. Let's run over there again. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my ranging away. Because I don't feel like it's very useful. So this game has like a new quest called Ode to the Devourer, which looks pretty cool. So it's like pretty easy to mention like all the different things. Especially as like an unregulated business that is horribly mismanaged. It's pretty disrespectful, I think. Yeah, my camera's a little bit big for the fight, I think. Wow, live reactions to airplanes. Listen to that. I thought that was going in one direction. It went the complete opposite direction again. Look at that. How cool is that? How many times can we get the dogs to bark, guys? We're doing our job. Did you guys see that they sent like 15 New York fire people to North Carolina, the disaster area of the hurricane? Like 30 of them. Would you want to fly all the way to North Carolina, flooding? They only have 30 people, though, to send. I'm sure North Carolina is a pretty big state. Apparently they don't have a budget or something. Alright, so deposit this. Get a extreme strength, extreme attack, extreme defense, extreme necromancy, and extreme ranging. Nice. Alright, extreme strength. Extreme that. Necromancy, attack, defense. I think that's everything. Attack, strength, defense, ranging. Yeah. I don't really need to do ranging, so let's put all that away. Besides the extreme strength, and yeah, more Sour Diamond Brew flasks, and that should be good. So this time I went with 18 Sour Diamond Brew flasks. I'm not going to use ranged at all. And let's run back to the Heart of Guyliner to fight Telos. Like, I'm glad you guys enjoy the game. It's a pretty cool game. It is a little bit difficult, but they have ways of accessing it that it would take a while to figure out. Alright, so let's try 0% in range. So, essentially to cast Necromancy on him, use the Death Guard and the Skull Lantern. I'm going to activate Protect Melee and Ultimate Strength before I fight him. And Phase 1 is till 300k health, Phase 2 is till 200k health, and Phase 4, you could use the Death Touch Dart on him to one-tap him. Alright, so let's do Protect Melee, Ultimate Strength, and let's go over here after equipping our Skull Lantern and Death Guard. So they have this on the ribbon. I'm going to conjure a Skeletal Warrior to fight with me. Perfect. Check him out. Alright, so let's equip my swords again, the Khopesh, Veladinus, and Tumikin, and let's start fighting. I'm going to drink my Adrenaline Potion, which charges up. I have Auto Retaliate on by clicking here, and once this charges up to 100%, I could use my special attack on Telos. So, I don't know if my Skeletal Warrior is still here. No. Alright, so let's keep hitting him. Let's take out this, and let's conjure my Skeletal Warrior. There we go. So I got my Skeletal Warrior here. I could actually heal up with Blood Siphon as well. So let's try that out. Okay, Blood Siphon's not working. Let's go over here. Wow, my Skeletal Warrior is doing a ton of damage, apparently. Alright, so start fighting him. Oh, so if you get caught in his grip, that lasts for quite some time. Wow, that was a ton of damage. I feel like I shouldn't waste all my healing. Again, I'm just going to lose on purpose. Because I think Protect Melee matters, the Necromancy summoning matters. And then you should be basically good. I don't know if I have all my... Yeah, I have 211k coins left, so... That's still working pretty good. I did a bunch of extra Archglade Core yesterday, so... to make gold. But you can make gold from goblins in Lumbridge. That's pretty cool though, just shared housing. They're very nosy. And they've earned every right to be. I really like that because it's like shared careers too. Like they could just lean over, just like fall on you. Like everywhere. It's pretty fun. And it's legal. It's very weird. But there's really no reason to really do much. Anyway, so I have no complaints. I can play my game anywhere. I could exercise at home, and you still get rewarded with good food and good pay, regardless. And even if they make fun of you that they're playing bad games, it still doesn't really matter because access to good games is pretty cheap. It's just somewhat of a concept to find. Like, obviously, RuneScape and old school RuneScape exist on mobile phone, or World of Warcraft, or any of the other games on my playlist. But that doesn't mean you have to choose a platform. That's pretty weird though, that they like make fun of people for gaming. It's like, oh, I noticed nobody's on. I'm just gonna take a quick jab at all you guys. It's like, oh, good one. Good one. Like, you guys upset about something? So Telos, you have to fight solo. They have the gobies over here, which is pretty fun. They have their own island, and you could fight like a really cool boss. I attempted it, but I failed. You do need multiple people. In the grouping system, where you could party up with other people, they have the Liberation of Mazcab over here. You could also view all the different bosses in the bestiary over here. I think that person starts with a T. The person I have to fight the ambassador as well. I beat Siryu in Temple of Amanishi. The Rex Matriarchs, you could just keep running back and fighting the dinosaurs. Yeah, they have a ton of bosses in this game. Like a ton of lore. Alright, so let's try that again. Alright, extreme strength, extreme necromancy, extreme attack. I don't need a ranging and just a defense. Okay. So alright, extreme necromancy, extreme strength. You just gotta get used to the timing for the boss, and then it's basically like good to go. Alright, so this is good. Alright, so I'm gonna go fight the boss. I have all my respective items, which is 18 Sour Diamond Brew Flasks, 4 Super Restore Flasks, which restore your depreciated stats from the Sour Diamond Healing. I drank all my potions beforehand, so I'm going to delay my healing so that my potions last as long as they possibly can. And I'm also going to explain this again once I walk in here. Okay. Phew. Hey, welcome. Let me jump to the platform to start. Alright, so in this video I'll be fighting 0% Enraged Telos, and I'm going to select Start. So in order to fight Telos, I like to use the Freedom Classic camera. He has 4 forms. You could equip your Death Guard and your Skull Lantern to summon a Thrall to help you. And I have 18 Sour Diamond Brew Flasks, 4 Super Restores to restore the stats and your prayer. You have to equip your Death Guard and your Skull Lantern in order to summon under Necromancy abilities, which is on the ribbon. You could add ribbon stuff by clicking the cogwheel. You drink an Adrenaline Potion to charge up yellow, and I have Auto Retaliate by clicking here. So I'm going to run up to Protect Melee and Ultimate Strength. I'm going to fight Telos and drink my Adrenaline Potion. So his first form, you have to stand in the green line to charge up your Adrenaline. It lasts until 300,000 health. So I'm going to equip my Death Guard and my Skull Lantern, and real quick, conjure a Skeletal Warrior. You have to like quadruple click. Perfect. So let's go over here. Dodge over here. He's going to swing at me. No, he's just gripping. Okay. So let's go over here. Use my special attack. Back up. Nice. So I'm going to have to start healing soon, but I'm maximizing how much damage I do with my current stats. Alright, let's dodge just grab. Alright, so notice how when I drink my Sour Diamond Brew Flasks, my stats go down. Alright, let's go over here. But when you drink one Super Restore, it restores them all. Let's use my special attack. I have to reactivate Protect Melee, especially for that swing right there. Yeah, life is good. It looks like I have to use 2 Super Restores. He really just keeps knocking my Protect Melee off, like, pretty quickly. You really gotta pay attention to that. Alright, let's try this. So I can't use my Adrenaline Potion for 5 more seconds. Nice dodge there. Nice. Okay. So I could use my special attack already. I guess when he pounces, that's when he knocks off the Protect Melee prayer. There we go. Alright, let's drink my... do I have an extreme strength? I guess not. Alright, so I could have another Adrenaline Potion. So, let's do Protect Melee. I can't believe how quickly the Skeletal Warrior goes away. That's so weird. Right? Like, why go out of your way to summon him if he goes away so quickly? Let's try to summon him again. I don't know why the ability has to go away too. Like, I'm trying to select it. Alright, so Protect Melee. Heal up. Like, look how quickly it goes away, dude. Alright, so let's go to his second form. Nice. So I couldn't get to his third form, but I don't know, maybe I'll be able to this time. It's a close fight. Alright, let's use my special attack. Special attack does a ton of damage. I could drink another adrenaline potion in 5 seconds. So that's pretty useful. It's like perfect timing. I feel like there's basically no reason to use it there though, because I have to wait for this ability to recharge anyway. I could use Massacre. I think that's an ultimate attack too. Wow, okay, so let's do Protect Mage, because it looks like he switched over to the red attack. Oh, now he's doing Protect Melee. But when he does the red attack, you need to do Protect Mage. So I Protect Melee back on. Do my special attack. Heal out. And Protect Mage. Jeez. What big hits? I don't know why he's hitting me so hard. It's very weird. Alright, there we go. Let's go back in here. And I have to do Protect Mage, because he's shooting right at me. See? He like turns off attacking for a bit. So maybe using extreme strength here would be useful. Alright, let's switch back to healing. I thought that was kind of interesting though. Like, I think I represented like a somewhat interested Necromancer. I mean, not outright, but I'm like a communicative person. Yeah, so it looks like I failed again. Protect Melee, I guess. There's no way like that many people bought the armor. Plus it is interesting to see if you could sell it pretty easily. So he saps health from you when he grabs you, which is kind of crazy. I could try the Siphon ability, I guess. Blood Siphon takes a little bit. Oh. Nice. Right, another failure. Right, let's go try that again. I have really good stats. I wish I could use my tier 90 Necromancy gear. That would be kind of cool. I doubt my weapons would do more damage if I repaired them a bit. Item charge. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. I have my melee damage bonus. I have my melee damage bonus here. And I have my melee damage bonus here. And I have my melee damage bonus here. Right? So I have melee damage bonus, that, and that. So, I mean, it could be the cape. You might just need a better cape as well. My armor's not all broken. Okay. Let's see what my daily challenges are. So we have challenges over here. Hunter, combat, and woodcutting to get keys. Yeah, you could change the skybox filter up here for different times of day. That's kind of cool. If you don't agree with a particular type of day. Oh, that's the eclipse. That's pretty cool. Nice. So I was playing with 2 accounts yesterday, and yeah, obviously playing with 2 accounts, I found personally that setting under settings, under graphics, I set my other account foreground FPS to like 30, and that worked pretty well with loading for the Archglade core fight. Like, I was making a bunch of gold, which actually ended up being exactly the amount of gold I needed, which is very interesting. Alright, so let's go over here. Alright, that's a 2 super restore flask. Okay. Yeah, so I have a ton of Sour Diamond brews, which is pretty useful. Extreme ranging. I don't need extreme ranging, so. Alright, strength, attack, defense, and necromancy. Alright. Alright, so extreme strength. We're gonna do 18 Sour Diamond brews. And then super restores. I think that's 18, right? No, we could do one more. Okay, perfect. So, try that out, I guess. I think instead of like 1 Sour Diamond brew, we'll bring 1 Sailfish Soup, because they do heal a lot. And based on like his attacking, I think it'll work. Alright, so let's go fight over here. So I heard they raised smithing levels, so you could craft like higher level swords, possibly. Alright, let's go fight. Like, maybe just overcoming his defense. Maybe this doesn't have enough like power. But it is hitting, so. Alright. So, let's try this again. Alright, so I'm gonna fight Telos, and let me do my 2 setups. Alright, so I don't know why this has to be so bright here. Okay. You could just jump to the oh, no. You could just jump to the platform. Okay. Yeah, I really hate when people put really bright stuff in games. It's pretty annoying. Alright, so. Alright, so here we go. Where should I stand? You can't just get it right. Oh. Okay. I already did that. Nice. Alright, so let's summon a a Thrall supporter to fight with me. And then let's try Blood Summon as well. Blood Siphon. I don't know how much that healed. It looked pretty useful though. I'm lasting pretty long. Right, let's go over here. I definitely didn't get to the green thing by this point the first time, so... Alright, let's eat a sailfish soup for a fast heal, so I could keep my stats all the way to max and do more damage. Put Protect Melee back on real quick. Okay. Let's try Blood Siphon again. See how much health I get back. Got like 1,000 healing back. So he drains health for me too. Alright, let's dodge this. Charge up my stats. Oh jeez. I was doing pretty good. Alright, so I can reclaim all but 2 items. So let's head over to... I'll show you how to get here from Draenor Village. Alright, so I'm gonna bring a wealth rank and sell off some stuff. So let's sell off like some of these. Make sure everybody pounces on. Buy button, forehand. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so now I have a ton of gold to fight some more. Check that out. Luma. So, yeah, I mean, try that out again. Getting close. I could already buy more Ceradon brews. They don't really heal too much. Alright, so I buy like 40 of them. Nice. So back to where I started. Alright, so let's try fighting Telos a little bit more. I don't know if you can buy ectoplasm here. Let's see. Ectoplasm. Yeah, wow, you can. Very cool. Alright, so let's head back to the death area in Draenor. Look at that, they haven't really been doing any noises for minutes. Isn't that interesting? Alright, so let's enter Death's Hourglass to go back to Death's Domain. Nice. And I can reclaim my items. Right click, reclaim items. Nice. I almost didn't have enough gold again because I bought too many. How funny is that? Alright, so yeah, I was doing pretty good there, right? It looks like he swings a little bit more aggressively if you do it right. So that's fine. He is like a Omega powerful boss. And here I am trying to convince people that it is possible. I have a good shield too. Apparently you can use a defensive ability that at level whatever defense to block as well, as another suggestion. It's like level 40 defense or something. So you can see your melee abilities over here. Meteor strike with a two-handed sword. That's kind of cool. Yeah, 6,000 melee damage. Nice. And then over here, they have Frenzy. That's two-handed sword. So, I don't think I have Frenzy over here. Let's add Frenzy over here. Where's it at? Overpower, eat food, massacre, Frenzy. Alright, so I have Frenzy over here. So let's drag Frenzy. Oh. Yeah. So this is my overpower ability, and then this is another one, Frenzy. 6 hits, so that'll be 6,000 damage. So that's the melee abilities over here. You gotta check your abilities as well. It takes me 7 losses to check my abilities. Like, that's how much gold I have. The golden cape is purely cosmetic. These guys are so cool though. Right? They got their own like fancy knickknacks. That's so cool. I'm so jelly. Alright, so let's go over here. I'll do a fake knickknack. Okay. Alright, so how many is that? 14. So 18. Nice. Extreme strength, attack, defense, and necromancy. I got my extreme strength over here. And I'm gonna bring 1 sailfish soup with me. I think 2 sailfish soup could be good. Right. There we go. So I think that's a pretty good setup. Like, I have like so many memes. Like, you have like the goat guy meme where he's like walking on the brick wall and stuff. At like a 20-degree angle. It's like a goat wearing a white business suit. Alright, so I drank all my potions. So let's run up to him and start the fight. Okay. So I'm gonna run up, take out my Skull Lantern and my Death Card. Switch over here and do a Conjure Skeletal Warrior to start the fight. Nice. Let's switch over to this kind of stuff. I have a Protect Melee on. So let's run over here and try to summon him again. So, see how that goes. Conjure Skeletal Warrior. It's not really working well because he's kind of far away. So he's just absorbing all. So if you run far away, he just absorbs you for a super long time. So now I just have to run all the way back here again. Those were pretty interesting combat mechanics though. Okay. Yeah, it's run over there again. Yeah, so that's basically the only one you need to worry about. Like, that's so weird, dude. Like, just focusing on, like, all the different mechanics. And then just, like, the grip one, if you're too far away. I've done that in my videos, too. So, like, I forgot about... I don't even know. But my Telos video shows like the 4 mini bosses before the area, so which is at least cool. Like, bro, it's just a game. Okay. Like, it's not like you have to win every single time. Oh geez, my phone battery. I have actually 2 of they have like these like battery packs that charge your phone. You just have to charge them. But just my setup is like, why even own that? Like, by the time you locate your stuff, it's like... That's pretty cool, though. Just, like feigning, positioning and stuff. They've done that, like, with every single, like, part, so that's pretty fun. I like how they actually could do that successfully. And it actually destroys people. That's pretty fun. That's like, if I could choose anything to do, it would definitely be that. That's pretty fun. And it doesn't even cost money when you think about it, so that's pretty cool. It's like, how can we go from like 1 to like 4, you know? How can we just go from destroying 1 person to destroying like 4 people, like 10 people, right? So that's pretty cool. Alright, so put away these. Equip this. And Extreme Necromancy. Perfect. Alright, so I'm at the bank in Alcrid. I'm gonna drink my potions before I go over. So extreme attack, strength, defense, swallow a car. Okay. Go over here and equip my super restores. So I have 4 super restores, 2 sailfish soup, 18 sour diamond brew flasks, death touch dartford, and then ectoplasm, which I can use to summon a thrall skeletal warrior if I equip the death guard, and the skull lantern. I'm in absolutely no rush. I have my phoenix blade, so let's skip to the boss, which I show in my other Telos video. Yeah, it was a pretty cool time to send a car down my street. Interesting. Alright, so let's go try to fight the boss again. It's pretty fun. Like, I have many different bosses to fight in RuneScape, whether it be Perilous Moons, to some degree, TOA, Grotesque Guardians, Ambassador, Telos, like, so many different bosses to fight. Revenant Cave. Alright, so I drank all my potions. I'm going to activate Protect Melee and Ultimate Strength. Let's run up to Telos. I don't have an Adrenaline Potion this time, but that's fine. So I'm going to use a new ability called Frenzy over here under my melee abilities on the ribbon. You could drag it over from right there to your hotkey bar. So in phase 1 of Telos, he can obviously absorb your health. Use Protect Melee and use Protect Magic when he shoots red at you in phase 2 once you get to 300k health. So I just used the wrong 100% adrenaline on him, but let's go stand in the adrenaline in phase 1 and charge that up again. Alright. So when he pounces on you, it turns off your melee. Okay? And you could heal up with Sour Diamond Brew Flasks, which decrease your combat stats. So you could restore him with a Super Restore and then an Extreme Strength afterwards to increase your strength attack. And let's do Protect Melee since he pounced on me. And let's try a Frenzy. Cool, so I have 2 100% adrenaline attacks. Alright, so he pounced like a ton right there. Let's turn Protect Melee on real quick. There we go. Alright, Super Restore. It looks like activating Super Restore relatively quickly is an interesting concept, so let's use Overpower now. I'm doing pretty good this time. Alright, so I'm going to heal up and do Death Guard, Skull Lantern, and Conjure Skeletal Warrior. Switch right back to my weapons, heal up with the Sailfish Soup, drink my Super Restore twice, and have some Extreme Strength. Nice. You're attacking him for a pretty long time, so it definitely makes sense to have the Super Restore like not too long into your healing phase. Cool. So my Frenzy ability is back again. I'm recharging that up. So let's try Frenzy. That pounces. Does so much. So Protect Melee. Run over here. Oh, he's on the next phase already. I like how you don't have to focus on the prayer at all. So at 300k health, you hop down here. Like, you just heal and it automatically gets your prayer when you restore your stats. And it reminds you. Alright, so Super Restore. Keep fighting him. So I'm going to summon a Skeletal Warrior again, which is pretty fun in my opinion. Alright, let's go back to fighting him. I'm almost at 100% adrenaline, so let's use my special attack. So here you just stand in the black beam instead of the green beam. It makes a ton of sense. Just in terms of like overall necromantic like channeling. Like, cause you have to use necromancy on him, and like you're definitely capable and cognizant of like just being really good at this game. Yeah, let's try Fury. You get extra swings with that. His health, oh, he's doing mage now, so protect mage. Nice. And my frenzy ability does like nothing to this dude. It says it does a ton, but it really doesn't. So this is like a good damage phase. Yeah, overpower is definitely way better for two-handed swords. Go back to protect melee. Nice. Okay, protect melee. It's like double click it slowly to re-equip it. And that applies to the entirety of the game. I'm like doing no damage to him right now. Let's have another extreme strength. Oh, he's using magic on me again. It takes a while to notice. Let's use Blood Siphon on him, I guess, when he uses that. And then I'll heal up with a Sailfish Suit. Yeah, so he's protected from Blood Siphon completely. And he bounced. Okay. That's unfortunate. I totally could have got to the next phase. So. Yeah, big rumbling engine outside. Kind of response. To compliment me just talking about that. Huge. Alright, so yeah, I like that setup. I go sell off more stuff. It's a very expensive boss. It looks cool. Alright, so let's go here. So in terms of selling stuff off, I mean, I'm coming here to collect my mana ray tax. Alright, so let's go with 200 full mana rays. Right? Wow. Okay. Oh nice, they're messing with my dog. That's pretty cool, right? I really like how they do that. Like, what can they do to get my dog squeaking? These dudes are mad annoying. Like, what makes you squeak? Banking. Wow, nobody wants mana raise at all. Jeez. Alright, so I guess I could sell some extreme necromancy potions. We probably have a ton of necromancers. Yep. Just like I thought. Nice. Yeah, the adrenaline potions aren't really useful. I think the extreme strength was a better complement. Alright, so let's go over here. Try that again. Oh, I have to go to death. Okay. And then go back. Okay. I know, because my cape isn't equipped, so... It's my reminder. That's pretty funny, though. Just getting to hang out with, like, 20 other, like, Hitler finance women. That's pretty fun. I think that's cool. That they're capable of doing that. Alright, so let's go to Alcarid. That's really funny. Everyone just come together, just squeaking my dog. Like, what do you guys even do here? It's like, shh, he'll notice. He's like, guys, but if we botch this handover and then, like, you build it and we'll just create, like, one thing that makes it annoying, like, one day out of the week. One day out of the month. And we'll also, like, scale up this thing. And it's like, okay, that's all easy. It's like, let's just make this dude refuse to do any of, like, every single day. I'll review all their work and make 200 corrections throughout the year because they enter the wrong amount or date or currency on the few manual ones. It's like, yeah, I'm the only one that checks that every single day, guaranteed. It's like, okay, that's fine. For 4 years. It's like, that's cool. It's like, okay, now on top of that, just be a pain in the ass. And disagree. We'll give him botched data now. And then you're gonna run your report just to give the right data. Like just to start your day. And be a smartass about it at 8 AM on the phone. Because you didn't want to come to the office. Refuse to close the file. And then complain. Professionally. It's like, nice. It's like, I'm pretty sure he calmly called me a piece of shit on the phone. It's like, did you call him a piece of shit? And then HR goes from like 4 years of not making them do their job right over to the immediate hit on me. How fun's that? It's like, I don't know how you're able to make that much noise. I really don't. Alright, so 18, nice. Death touch dart. Organize this bit. It's like they were trading that other company at that company for decades. Because like I joined that company, it's like their software is just absolute garbage, hot garbage. And it's made by my original company. Alright. It's like what, were you just knocking dudes out with restaurants and stuff? Like what's going on here? It's like, guys, what if I just weighed 250 pounds with 2 people and just collectively hysterically laughed like all day, every day? What do you guys think? I have no idea what you're talking about, by the way. Like, that's just being foolish about drinking coffee, though. You shouldn't drink coffee and do that every day, like twice. Alright, so here is Telos. Let's fight him. So right away, I'm just gonna summon my Thrall supporter. Switch back to my swords. Perfect. I'm doing a ton of damage to him. I think I just saw a tier of Guthics right on screen. So this boss fight is pretty intense. There's like green lasers everywhere. And I'm just sitting directly in the middle of the laser, just getting extreme attacks. Alright, so, I mean, these trees are massive. They're absolutely insane. Alright, so he turned off my melee. So let's heal up with the Sailfish Shoot and do Protect Melee. Because we want my extended stats to stay for as long as possible. Alright, let's run over here for the next overpower. Hit him again. Perfect. Alright, let's start healing with the Saradomin Root Blast. Switch over to Super Restore right away, and then keep healing all the way to maximum. Do Protect Melee. Double click slowly. There we go. Heal up, use your Super Restore relatively quickly, and then Extreme Strength. That's so difficult. What a dodge. Wow. Alright, so let's go for a Frenzy. Oh, that's Massacre over there. That's not Frenzy. You fool. Alright, Protect Melee. Super Restore. I did not want to use the Death Touch Dart. Okay, good. Phew. Alright, Overpower. Perfect. Super Restore. And another Extreme. He killed me? Why'd he kill me there, dude? Okay. Try that again. Like, I'll never get Necromancy tier 90 at this juncture. You guys saw that JD rally? I saw that before the 13%. I'm pretty sure that was like 5,000% or something. How crazy is that? I don't even know if it did more today. I don't know how quickly the implied volatility changes.
Hello, Effendi. Please read the billboard here.
Alright, nice. I already know how Telos is fought, by the way, guys. Okay. Nobody checks YouTube. Like, they all know just not to check YouTube. That's not how it's done here in Guideliner. Okay? It's actually very difficult to stream and also hear people. Unless, of course, you do it after like a certain amount of time. Or based on the time of day. Like, the first year I started, I always had a streamer on in my ear when I was talking. Directly in my ear. So. I noticed, like, a lot of the time, though, like, obviously they're older, so, like, they would see that I'm on, and they would, like, slowly, like, pace like an alligator. Like, and pace walk toward, like, at me, talking, while I listen to them. So, I learned to stop listening to them while streaming, because they would do that, like, every time. Which would not make sense. I actually used to take the train, and they had like, after a while they had like people on the train doing that type of stuff too. I got nothing better to do. Alright, so extreme strength, attack, defense. Look how much gold I have. See? I can just fight this dude a ton. And I'm doing it while on YouTube, which makes it interesting. It's like, oh, your character's already set up. It's like, cool. Why not fight Telos, the warden? It's like, okay. Alright, so I drank all my stuff. Have one of these. 2 sailfish soup, sour diamond brute flasks. Alright. I'm not gonna bring an extreme strength this time. Should be able to beat him. For sure. Just imagine running in this game with, like, a controller. Obviously the mouse is cool, but imagine running with, like, an Xbox controller in this game, like Dark Souls. At 0% rage, start. Alright, let's go fight him. Alright, I'm gonna do protect melee, ultimate strength. I don't know if you could summon before. Yeah, you could summon before. So let's run up. Wow, he just disappears though. Alright, so let's just melee fight him. Yeah, I'm gonna summon the... I feel like the best time to summon to the helper is when he's using the magic stuff on you. But I'll summon him anyway. Just to start. Alright, Frenzy's over here. That's like a way better move apparently. So let's try out Frenzy. 2,000. Yeah, 6,000 damage, see? Alright, let's stand in the green to get extra adrenaline. Let's try a dodge to pounce. No. So when he pounces on you, you have to put your melee back on. Alright, drink my restore. Alright, let's use Overpower as my special attack this time. Go over here, heal up, try to get some of the adrenaline over here. I could have used my Selfish Soup to extend how long my exaggerated stats last. Okay. You would think with like all the mess ups like that you would be doing that a little bit better. Sadly the buttons, I mean, you have to click them because there is like a 1 second lag. It's not a lag, but that's just how the swings and each of the item usages work. You have like a 1 second kind of setup. And it's part of the game and how the boss is fighting you. That's crazy though. That's like a really nice looking thumbnail. I got 6 total views. I guess people just are not doing anything today. I think that's pretty fun though. Like the fact that like you could just be one and done at a job like forever. And right? It's like, oh, you've been looking for 2 years. That's interesting. I actually failed you at that company horribly. Switched companies, already got promoted. Started like 3 years ago. It's like, wow. Or two and a half years ago. It's like, wow, that's very cool. I don't know why they were allowed to hire me in the first place. It's like, hey guys, we're about to crash out. Can we onboard you to this position? It's like, what? Like, we just want to throw New York at you. Okay? This isn't real. Like, oh, that's fun. Can't believe my phone died. I have to keep like moving my phone charger around. I have 4 30-watt wall adapters for my phone. So annoying. And even with like 4 of them, it's like charging your is like ridiculous. Alright, put 2 of those away. Okay. Right, extreme strength, extreme attack, strength attack, Yeah, I mean, the extra strength for like an entire attack period would probably do more damage, but well, then like the amount you're able to do damage while healing, right? I don't think so. So extreme strength, necromancy, defense, and attack. Put all that away. Withdraw one of these. Cycle down my street. In an extended engine fashion. Nice. Okay. So this will be my... Alright, so... Hey, welcome to my Telos the Warden follow-up video. So, I'm going to be fighting him. I have 18 Sour Diamond Brew Flasks, 4 Super Restore Flasks, a Death Touch Dart for his 4th form, Death Guard, Skull Lantern, tier 10, just by doing Necromancy, exclamation point quest. Ectoplasm, so I could conjure when I have both the Skull Guard, Skull Lantern, and the Death Guard equipped. And then 2 failed Sailfish Soups to keep my plus stats for my extreme potions, which I drank before I came here. So, let's go in here. Somehow I managed to get the prayers and the backpack at separate windows. So, you can't really summon before fighting him. You're a thrall for Necromancy. But you do need to use Necromancy on him in order... you have to fight him solo, by the way. So, let's do Protect Melee. Ultimate Strength. Just start fighting right away. He pounces on you and knocks out your Protect Melee. But besides that, you should be good. So, let's summon my Skeletal Warrior to begin. You just quadruple click on here until he spawns. Alright, let's keep fighting him. So, I have 2 Overpower abilities. I have Frenzy and Overpower. When my adrenaline meter reaches 100%. Over here, and then you could enable auto retaliate by left clicking here. So in his first form, you stand in the green to charge up your adrenaline, and you have to get him to 300k health left. His second form, you stand in the black to turn off the virus, and then his third form, I don't know yet. We'll find that out. So to activate Protect Melee, there we go. Drink my Super Restore. I wasted my boosted stats because just of how hard it was to turn on my prayer. So that distracted me. Let's restore my prayer and my stats with the Super Restore and get back to fighting. Alright, let's use Overpower again. Alright, let's go for Protect Melee. There we go. Restore my stats. Nice. Alright, so I should get more adrenaline soon. Let's have a Sailfish Soup, I guess. So I could just go right back to fighting. Without having to sit there for a while. Try to get his stuff down. Oh, come on, dude. I was drinking the health potions. How do you damage me? Okay. Yeah, I was drinking the health potions. I guess some Sailfish Soups could be useful. Like 3 or 4. Just to get like super quick healing in. Got my mute car going. Oh, they have a cat with a... He's delivering the mail. That's pretty cool. Let's get a quick test on that. That was a good pounce at the beginning of the stream, though. I really appreciated that. Like 7 car engines, like every, like 3 minutes, accompanied with airplanes, and then dog responses. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I would like to get more running in. The next 3 days are good. I wish I could run the entire way. Like, my character has 97 agility, so he could only get that far. But my agility run charges up super fast, because I have the Silverhawk boots from the Oddman store, which increases your agility level. I mean, you can eat a summer pie on the way there, I guess. But by the time you get to Verthorpe, it's like... I'm already fighting the boss again, so... Unless you die with the summer pie. Alright, so let's go over here. I'm gonna drink up my extreme strength, attack, defense, and necromancy. Alright, so strength, attack, necromancy, and defense. I'll deposit these. I'm gonna bring 5 sailfish soup with me, actually, because I think they're pretty useful for healing. And then, yeah. So I'm gonna bring 15 Cider Diamond Brew flasks, 5 sailfish soup, 3 super restores. I'm gonna bring 16 Cider Diamond Brew flasks. So 16 Cider Diamond Brew flasks, 5 sailfish soup, 3 super restores, Death Touch Dart, Death Guard, Skull Lantern, and Ectoplasm. Okay. So I have the Phoenix Blades and my Golden Cape, which is absolutely huge. From the Golden Cape event, where you can auto deposit and bank. So they have 4 of the gods over here. They have like Avarice, they have like Vindicta, Hellwire, and whatever Sisuke's god's called. Which you have to beat to get the Ancient Sigil down here. I beat all 4 of them for my first Telos video. So I'm gonna go into Telos the Warden's tree. So to start the fight, you just click the root, 0% enrage, and start. You have to solo him. You click the root again, and it teleports you to his platform. Okay, so you can't summon your Thrall with the Skull Lantern and Death Guard equipped over here on the Necromancy ribbon, or down here, until you start the fight, because he disappears. So let's activate my prayers, run up. So I have 2 melee abilities for Telos that at 100% adrenaline is Overpower here and Frenzy over here. You can alternate between them based on the timing. So I want my combat stats to maintain their enhanced level. When he pounces on you, you have to reactivate your Protect melee. He can absorb your health, which doesn't really matter. And in floor 2, under 300k health, he uses red spells on you, which you use Protect Mage from. So let's go stand in the Adrenaline. Nice dodge there. And let's use Overpower on him. I'm gonna actually use a Sailfish Soup to heal real quick. Maximize my Adrenaline. Okay. I didn't get my Protect melee on. There we go. Perfect. Let's try another sailfish soup. Keep my combat stats up. And I should be getting a frenzy soon. So let's go for a frenzy. Cool, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Sailfish soup. Alright, let's go over here. We just want to keep our combat stats. Just keep hitting them with the adrenaline and the green stuff. Sailfish soup. Alright, protect melee. Perfect. So he has 36k health to the next phase. So five sailfish soup seems to be pretty good. Let's go for one more overpower. What? Okay. I was just about to switch over to my Saradomin Bruise. Yeah, 5 definitely is a good number. Because you maximize your adrenaline, you get the same amount of healing, and you don't have to spend as much time. So we all know that this is the main boss, okay? I'm focusing on the mechanics of the boss in Guyliner. All of the other bosses beforehand and the location don't exist. I already told you that this is how it is done. It's like you wouldn't have even known he existed anyway. It's like, actually, I would have. I would have known he existed. Thank you very much. Like, so what's your point? You guys don't even care. I did the Cold War quest in this game with the penguins, okay? The first one out of 6. They have 6 of them. Yo, you did not just hit an empty bottle speed bump on that roundabout. That's ridiculous. Before the slow down and walk. That's absolutely ridiculous. Sounds like you just hit a basketball and it bounced up in the air. Oh. It's like, guys, do the nostril noise. Where you like squeeze your nostrils together. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So let's withdraw my potions. That was a pretty good attempt, I think. So just collectively. Alright, here we go. So strength, attack, defense, and necromancy. You guys are all convinced that, like, this is OP. Alright, here we go. Let's go fight Telos. I think that's pretty cool, though, that YouTube just does not own, like, a way to share your screen. Like, how convenient, right? Because you could just use, I'm using OBS Studio, right? So I have my webcam attached, my YouTube attached. You could attach Twitch as well. Alright, so there we go. I'm gonna fight Telos the Warden. You have to fight him solo. So after going into his tree, you double click the root a second time. I'm gonna activate Protect Melee and Ultimate Strength. So let's run up to Telos to start the fight. Let's start attacking him, and I'm gonna equip Skull Lantern, Death Guard, and you have to stay close to him, otherwise you'll get stuck in a grip. Let's summon my Thrall, switch back to melee, keep fighting him. So in the first phase, you have to get him to 300k health, and then your character auto jumps off the platform. You do Protect Melee. In his second phase, when he shoots right at you, you do Protect Mage. It's pretty simple. I doubt you'll get to his third phase. And then his fourth phase, you could throw the Death Touch Dart Tip at him, which I have 20 of. So let's go into over here, and I'm going to use my Overpower ability on him. Nice. And stand directly in the Overpower charge, which is the green beam. So let's heal up with my Sailfish Soup so I could maintain my heightened combat stats. Nice. So I was unable to get in the Adrenaline Beam too quickly. I have Auto Retaliate enabled, so my character auto fights. Alright, let's get in the Adrenaline Beam. Perfect. Let's heal up. Because the Saradomin Brew, it does decrease your combat stats. Let's use Overpower. Nice. So I'm like 20k worse than last time. Alright, so Protect Melee. I'm trying to click it. Come on, let me click it. There we go. So switch over to Saradomin Brew. And Super Restore. Nice. So I go for a Frenzy over here. Alright, let's go for another Saradomin Brew. I was doing pretty good the last time. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I do appreciate the exact opposite car beeping. I should go out there and yeah. Do what? Yeah, I don't know why these dudes make videos. If it's wrong. Pretty upsetting. Alright, so I should be at second form soon. I don't know why I can't click that button. Okay, there we go. Let's go to the next form. Perfect. Nice, dude. I was doing so good the last one. I can't believe they just beep horned and then like whirl down my street. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's go for Overpower. It's like they're live reacting to each other. It's so weird. Alright, let's heal up. Do Protect Melee. But they're not quite there, you know? Like, how interesting is that? Like, they're not really real, so gotta keep that in mind as well. Oh, he has a solar icon on his chest. Alright, so let's switch to Protect Mage for his second form. He's shooting red out of his chest at me. So it looks like I'm going to get to the third phase this time. Although, by the time I run out of 5 Sailfish Soups, he should be at like 330k. Otherwise, you're not at pace. Alright, so use an overpower. Just gonna stand in the beam. This looks very good. Like, this is very convincing. Am I right? Oh, I have to switch back to protect melee. I forgot. So much healing. Alright, perfect. Wow, dude. He has a ton of health. It says your animal will return to the source. I don't know if you have to just fight for Ego, and then you return here with like higher necromancy gear. Alright, let's switch back to protect mage. Start healing up. Super restore. Let's use a frenzy. Nice. Switch back to protect melee. Nice. Switch back to protect melee again. That's so difficult to do, dude. Yeah, so Virago it just might be easier. There's no way to know unless you actually fought Virago instead completely. So this boss may actually just be Virago. There's no way to know. Oh, protect match. Okay. I was doing a ton. Nice, I got to his third form. But it took me a while to recognize the protect mage. Alright, so third form. Super restore to protect melee. It looks like he's using ranged on me now. With the green, so let's use protect ranged. There's no way to know. I don't know what the red beams do. Oh, they have an anima golem. Let's take him out immediately. Get to healing. Because this is like his final form. If you get past here, like, you basically won. Okay. That one was pretty close. My phone died, so maybe my 2 p.m. interview setup is happening. Cause like getting a response from like Sag like before noon is like very, I don't know, bro, you know? Like he's trying to watch Netflix, like all that type of stuff. So yeah, I mean that was a good attempt. I basically give up. Maybe Virago will be easier to fight. And then I can fight the ambassador, and then I could fight oh, Yakimara is the guy I was talking about. That looks like a tsunami thing. So yeah, if I fight, I guess, Araxxor, and then I fight Telos, and then I fight Virago, maybe then you could fight Telos, right? That might be the actual order after upgrading your necromancy gear. So keep in mind, people cheat at video games or whatever. And yeah, they make videos about cheating in video games. Because I'm sure you guys saw, if you look at Destiny 2, the achievements for the Last Wish raid, 20% of people beat that. Okay? And the Last Wish raid, if you didn't know, you have to also, while fighting Telos, you have to click on each of his individual toes in a specific order. So, yeah, people cheat at video games all the time. So if you go to Destiny 2, like, they have the achievements right here. So view my achievements. So they have an achievement, complete the Last Wish raid. Right? Where do you see it? Achievements. Yeah, Heart of the Awoken. Yeah, Darkness Falls, Legends Grow. So, yeah. I guess sometimes they have that achievement there, and sometimes they don't. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, complete the Last Wish raid. Apparently, 7% of people have done that. Okay? In the world. Like, out of everyone who's ever played Destiny 2. So, yeah.